What's going on, YouTube? It is me, Kenny, with Readysetink, and today is October 30th, and it is my birthday today. So today, for Thursday the 31st, I actually just have a really small video here, and it is Alvaro's deck from the Seattle DLC that surprised a lot of people here with 28 locations, and it is pretty surprising. You catch a lot of people off guard. And the locations passively gain lore at the beginning of each turn, and without a lot of answers, there's your opponent runs out of ways to deal with this. So you still got a couple aggro things here, and a really cool thing was John Silver, where with every location he's getting a resist and a lore count, so that stacks up pretty well once you get into turn 5 and you got 3 or 4 locations out. So this deck was a lot of fun, and just every once in a while you might just want to throw this out there and just catch everyone off guard. So you guys can check out the video. It goes by really quick, and just even though it's AI, there's sometimes your opponent just cannot answer things like this. All right, so we got the 26 location deck here, and we are just jumping into the mulligan. Looks like we are going second, so we definitely like to fire the cannons here for their 1-drop, and then we'll be able to spam locations here, which isn't too bad. I think we'll just leave it like this, and they do not have anything to play, so we will go ahead and ink a location, and then we'll get one of our lore gaining locations out. So they played knowledge and wisdom to get the 2 lore, which means they don't have anything here to answer my location. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll just keep throwing it out there. So now we got 2 ink. We could throw out a daisy, and we can also throw out another location here, and we'll just pass there. There's this deck was pretty interesting to see, because these locations are sort of like a 0-4 character, and they're just here to gain lore. And with the amount that you have to put out, it could be hard to deal with here. So here you can see we get a John Silver, and he gets a resist +1 and a lore +1 for every location that's out for us, which is pretty solid. So let's say we go ahead and we get rid of the Bayou, and we play John. So now he's a resist +2, and he's going to be getting 3 lore, which is pretty sick. And we have our Daisy still. They do not get a character card, so they missed on our Daisy ability there, which is awesome. And we'll see what they do with the Chernobog here. I still have my fire the cannons, but they might just quest and draw. Yeah, that's what they do. So now they get out a magic broom, which they can play a character and then banish that one to draw as well. They also get out a library with 8 willpower, so we'll have to be in mind of that. But we have a lot of lore on the board right now with 1, 2, 4, and 7 total. And if I throw out another location, then that becomes 8. So what we can do here, let's go ahead and ink our Felix. Let's see. And then we will play both of our locations. And now we are at a +4, so our John is going to be questing for 5, right? We're going to go to 12. There we go. And then we got Daisy here, who gets us to 14. And then next turn, they get a Mim Fox, so we'll see that probably come out this turn. We get 1, 2, 3, 4 lore at the start of our next turn with our 2 characters. So we'll go ahead and see what answers they have for us this turn. So they quest broom, they most likely play a character, and then they use the broom to draw. 2, 3, 4, and they had no answers for anything. So we'll go ahead and just quest right here and see that game to an end. This location deck was a lot faster than some of the hyper aggros, only because a lot of decks are teched for the cheap characters, but having these locations are not accounted for usually, so you can catch a lot of people by surprise with 26 locations. And we'll go ahead and we'll keep on tweaking with this deck here and see if we can continue next week on if we'll be still using this.